My name is Tanisha Masha from Gulf St. John's. For the past 15 years, I've been listening to Classic and Hot FM, the best news station ever. Kudos to GBN.
GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
GBN Mixology is back. We're officially on the road to spice up the Carnage 3.0. And it all starts here. Live from GBN Studios every Friday at 1:30 p.m. Streaming across GBN platforms, bringing pure energy, culture, and spice mass vibes straight to your screen. Hosted by Charlton, powered by Graphic Sound System, featuring fresh faces and seasoned stars. Mixology is what the culture takes center stage. WhatsApp 407-8458 now to secure your spot on Mixology. And don't miss the repeat broadcast at 8:30 p.m. This is Mixology, the heartbeat of Spice Mass. Don't miss it.
It's Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. Coming up in the news, DPM to select a new candidate for Carriacou and PT Martinique, and Grenadian students graduate from Guyana School of Agriculture. In the region, alleged threats against Commissioner in Trinidad and Tobago. It sparks security concerns. On the international front, midnight social media curfew proposed for UK teens aged 16 and 17. And in sport, Taylor eyes Windies women clean sweep against Ireland. We have details to these plus other stories when we return. The first segment of the news comes to you compliments, Bryden and Miners.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
3 Grenadian students form the first cohort to complete programs at the Guyana School of Agriculture. They have been recognized by Guyana's Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Zulfikar Mustafa, during a recent meeting celebrating their academic success. The students are among the first group of 12 Grenadian nationals to graduate under a government-supported scholarship program. They successfully completed certificate and diploma programs in agro-processing, agricultural science, and veterinary public health. During the meeting, Minister Mustafa congratulated the graduates on their achievements and encouraged them to use the knowledge and skills they have acquired to contribute to the continued development of Grenada's agriculture sector. The minister also reaffirmed Guyana's commitment to strengthening the Guyana School for Agriculture as a regional center of excellence for agricultural education and training. He said the Ministry of Agriculture is working with institutions, including the University of Guyana, to enhance the school's curriculum and ensure its programs equip graduates with the technical expertise needed to meet the demands of the modern agricultural industry. Minister Mustafa described the graduation of the first cohort of Grenadian students as another milestone in strengthening regional cooperation through education and agriculture. He noted that investing in the training of young agricultural professionals across the Caribbean is key to building a more resilient, productive, and food-secure region. The government of Grenada has expressed its appreciation to the government of Guyana, Minister Mustafa, and the Guyana School of Agriculture for their continued support support and partnership in advancing agricultural education and human resource development. The scholarship program has equipped Grenadian students with valuable skills that will contribute to innovation, sustainability and growth within Grenada's agriculture sector, while further strengthening ties between the two countries and the wider Caribbean. The Democratic People's Movement, the DPM, may have to identify a new candidate to contest the Carriacou and Petite Martinique constituency for Grenada's next general election, following the alleged withdrawal of its current representative, Christopher Archie Kojo. Kojo, who was selected by the party to contest the constituency, has stepped aside because of alleged health challenges, bringing an end to his campaign ahead of the upcoming polls. The Democratic People's Movement is one of Grenada's political parties that has positioned itself as an alternative to the country's two major political organizations. The party has been working to expand its national presence as Grenada moves closer to the next general election. Christopher Kojo is a well-known community figure from Carriacou who was chosen by the DPM to represent the constituency. His withdrawal means the party must now move quickly to select a replacement candidate to contest the seat. The DPN has not yet announced who will replace Kojo, but the party is expected to name a new candidate as preparations for the general election continues. The stage is set for one of Grenada's premier youth pageant as 7 young women prepare to compete for the National Teen Queen title this weekend. In less than a week, one contestant will be crowned Miss Grenada Teen 2026, earning the opportunity to represent Grenada at a regional pageant later this year. The inaugural pageant is scheduled for Saturday, July 18th at the Grenada Trade Center, beginning at 5 p.m. The event will showcase delegates representing parishes across the island in an evening of elegance, talent and confidence as they compete for the coveted crown. Beyond the competition, the Miss Grenada Teen Pageant aims to empower young women by promoting leadership, self-development and community involvement while providing them with a platform to develop skills in public speaking, poise and personal growth. The members of the public are being encouraged to attend the event and support the contestants as they vie for the national title. And finally, on the local front, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS, is taking steps to transform the region's ongoing sargassum seaweed problem into an economic opportunity following a study tour of Martinique and Guadeloupe. The mission, supported by the European Union, 11th EDF RIGHT program, and the SARC project, brought together technical experts and policymakers from 9 OECS member states to examine successful sargassum management and recycling initiatives in the French Caribbean. Participants explored innovative methods of converting sargassum into valuable products, including compost and bioenergy, with the aim of reducing the environmental and economic impacts of the seaweed while creating new opportunities within the Caribbean's blue economy. The initiative comes as sargassum continues to affect coastlines across the Eastern Caribbean, including communities such as Soubise in Grenada, where decomposing seaweed releases harmful gases, damages marine ecosystems, contributes to coastal erosion, and disrupt the livelihoods of fishers and tourism operators. OECS officials say the experience highlighted the importance of regional collaboration and practical science-based solution to address one of the Caribbean's most pressing environmental challenges. The knowledge gained is expected to help member states strengthen national policies and develop sustainable industries that turn sargassum from a costly nuisance into a valuable resource. And that's the look on the local front. Stay tuned, the regional highlights are up next. The first segment that's just ended came to you compliments fortune that should be please.
I need this for
30 artists, one stage, one champion. GBN Spice Up the Carnage 3.0 is here. After crowning Warner in 2024 and Dreadline in 2025, the search is on for Grenada's next breakout star. The competition kicks off Thursday, July the 23rd with the quarterfinals. All 30 artists battling for glory. Then it's the semifinals on July the 30th before the grand finals August 6th. Come to the Carnage. Cheer on your favorite artists.
News across our region. Well, alleged threats against Trinidad and Tobago's police commissioner that has sparked concerns among the security officers. We have details of these and other stories in today's regional roundup from the OCM News Network. This segment of the news comes to your compliments Fortune Foods Limited.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow.
The Homeland Security Minister in Trinidad and Tobago is not about to say if security has been beefed up around the police commissioner and members of his family after reported threats on their lives. However, Minister Roger Alexander confirms he is aware of the reported threats. The Cybercrime Unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is investigating alleged threats against Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara and members of his family. Reports are saying a police constable also received a threat through the 999 emergency hotline last Saturday. The caller is said to have warned that if certain criminal elements were not released from prison, the police commissioner's two daughters would be targeted. In response to the reports, the police commissioner said criminals could direct their threats at him, but he condemns any attempt to involve his children or members of his family. He is reported as saying he would not back down from arresting those involved in criminal activities, including individuals believed to be untouchable. Minister Alexander yesterday said he is aware of the developments.
I have a lot of confidence in the Commissioner of Police and his team, and I know that will be addressed accordingly. All right? He has my full support in his actions once it's within the framework of the law.
The minister said law enforcement agencies continuously adjust their tactics in response to evolving threats. And Spain has named 8 CARICOM countries among 60 nations worldwide whose citizens will not need a visa to enter the European country. According to the statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Madrid, the CARICOM countries named are Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, the Bahamas, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The list does not include Jamaica, Guyana, Suriname, Belize, and Haiti. Apart from the CARICOM countries, Spain is also granting citizens of 8 African countries visa-free access for short stays of up to 90 days. The holders of ordinary passports from Botswana, Namibia, Lesotho, Mauritius, Seychelles, and Rwanda can travel to Spain and the wider Schengen area without first obtaining a visa. The visa-free arrangement applies to tourism, business trips, and other short visits of up to 90 days within a 180-day period. However, citizens of most other Caribbean and African countries will still be required to apply for a Schengen visa before traveling to Spain or any other country within the zone.
Have you looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started.
Thanks for staying with us. And now for a look further afield. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo is spreading faster than health experts can track it. The warning from the World Health Organization comes as more than 700 people are known to have died from the contagious disease, and close to 2,000 others have been infected since mid-May. Here are details in this report.
The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo has spread to 2 new areas in the northeast of the country, bringing to 5 the number of provinces that have recorded cases. The World Health Organization has called for intensified surveillance, warning that the outbreak is spreading faster than health workers can track it. The global body's Assistant Director General of Health, Chikwe Yekweazu, made the revelation after visiting the epicenter of the outbreak in Ituri province. He said 80% of new Ebola cases are emerging from unknown chains of transmission. That is happening despite health workers stepping up contact tracing for Ebola patients. The fight against Ebola was recently disrupted by a strike among some health workers over unpaid salaries and allowances. The DRC government has promised to resolve the problem.
Older teenagers in the UK will face an overnight social media curfew. The government has announced, though they will be able to opt out of it by changing their account settings. It would mean apps such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube being set to be unavailable by default to 16 and 17-year-olds between midnight and 6 a.m. Here are some details.
The plans build on a proposed social media ban for under-16s announced last month. But campaigner Jess Butcher says the curfew won't achieve anything, as it won't be mandatory.
There's no way of enforcing this, so is it meaningless? And it's also interesting that they're even trying to put these things on default for an age group at which they think they're old enough to vote in a general election, but they're not old enough to turn the defaults back on or decide to go to sleep at midnight.
From Bureau.
And now for your sporting highlights. Well, veteran West Indies batter Safani Taylor is oozing with confidence as her team stands on the precipice of a clean sweep against Ireland following a masterclass in batting at Brady Cricket Club on Sunday. West Indies women head into the third and final one-day international today, looking to maintain their ruthless streak and secure the 3-0 sweep. Speaking on the eve of the contest, Taylor reflected on a dominant performance in the second match in which she remained unbeaten on an even 100, sharing the spotlight with captain Hayley Matthews, who also notched a century. The partnership propelled the West Indies to a comprehensive 6-wicket victory, setting the stage for a potential whitewash. The century carried significant emotional weight for the veteran. While she has been a prolific run scorer globally, the milestone against Ireland was particularly personal to her. And that's your sporting highlights. Do stay with us. We have a recap of the headlines when we come back. Recapping the headlines that made the news today, DPM set to select a new candidate for Carriacou and PT Martinique, and Grenadian students graduate from Guyana School of Agriculture. In the region, alleged threats against Commissioner of Police in Trinidad and Tobago, sparking security concerns. On the international front, midnight social media curfew proposed for UK teens aged 16 and 17. And in sport, Taylor eyes Windies women clean sweep against Ireland. But this has brought us to the end of the luncheon edition of news for today, Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. On behalf of the entire news team, I have been your presenter, Christlina John, thanking you for having joined us.